Welcome back to Eat Sleep Sixers, your boy Sixers fan for life. And look, as you can see, we got a full house tonight.
What up, folks?
Eat Sleep Sixers 2-year anniversary. Last year was a little chaotic. We didn't have a chance to do one. We're doing one this year. We're bringing the entire panel. Just because y'all see 4 faces on the screen every night, that's not what it's all about. So we're going to introduce the guys that you normally don't see, but I'm sure that you do know. We got Brandon Hahn in the building. Sabrina Latane is in the house tonight with Eat Sleep Sixers because they are a huge part of Eat Sleep Sixers. Just because you don't see them, that don't mean they not.
So you're not going to announce me? Like I'm here too.
Jesus, I feel like a redheaded stepchild.
Carl here, Bird here, God dog.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we got BG in the building. We got Carl in the building. We got Berg in the building. No, I'm joking,
What up,
guys.
folks? Love y'all.
Listen, we got full house, boy. Let's do it.
Yeah, it's going down.
Hey, it's only right that we start in the correct spot. The bullshit numbers that came out. Is it after hours? I could curse. The bullshit numbers that came out, and the big fella is not starting in the All-Star game. Brandon, how is the big fella not starting in the All-Star game?
Bro, I don't understand how you lead the league in scoring, putting up historic numbers for any position, regardless, even if you're a center or whatever, and you're not starting. Like it was the fan vote. He got screwed by the fan vote, which I don't even understand. He started the All-Star game the 3 previous seasons. Like I don't even know what that means. Like garbage, bro.
Makes no sense to me whatsoever. It really don't. What do you got to do?
I think it was a health thing. If he would have played more games, I think that's really what held him back. Honestly,
Maybe that might be the case, Brian.
But not really though, Brandon, because they showed the returns from the coaches and the media, and he was number 3 on both of those. So he would have made it. Take away the fan vote, he makes it.
You understand? This man's been wreaking havoc since December 1st. He's been wreaking havoc.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I don't get it.
Like. He literally, like, what is it? They said the last time somebody put up 30 a game was Moses, and he's about to do it again.
Yep. He averaged 33.4, but since December, he's like up there around 37.
That's what's crazy. Like, we thought last year Embiid numbers was crazy, and then he just
Wilt Chamberlain.
Let me show you again. Let me show you again. So, yeah, it is wild, man. I think they still hate the process.
Absolutely.
They still hate the process, and it shows. But it is what it is. What you think, Sabri?
Truthfully, it's time that they take a look and just look at the format and could possibly consider going back to the old format of the traditional East versus West, because I think it's too much emphasis on the fan vote. And the fan vote, we don't think logically basketball wise. We think about who we like. We think about the Durants in the world, the Giannis's, the flashy players. We think about all them players, but we don't use our basketball IQ. And our basketball IQ says that Embiid, dominant-wise, Embiid has been one, if not the most dominant player this season. Tatum, that's cool and all that. Man, that's cool. Then you got Durant, that's good. But Embiid, as far as dominance, nobody impacts the game bigger than Joel Embiid when he's on that court. And that's why the MVP, like those discussions, all-star starters and MVP starters should look at by your dominance on the court. For real, man. He got snubbed, man. Take away the fan vote.
Never in the history of the NBA, and I'm pushing 50, did I ever see not a center be in the starting lineup. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's why
I've always seen, like, I wanted to go, like, okay, if you're going to do the whole pick'ems or fan votes, I feel like every position should be included. If you're going to vote for a point guard, that's going to be your starter. If you're going to vote for a shooting guard, that's going to be the starter. All the way down. It should be a center on that starting lineup, no matter how you slice it. The fact that there ain't, that's bananas.
Question for you guys.
I think they took it away because we're in a positionless basketball era. Like, there's
I was about to say that.
That's the only reason they do 3 front court players. They don't do 2 front court players and a center. They took it away because that's just what the NBA is now. It's positionless.
How long is Kevin Durant out for? Because Embiid might get the start anyways.
So Kevin Durant already came out and said he plans on playing.
Oh, he's playing. Wow. I didn't peep, but
He said he was going to play.
He's
Yeah.
being petty because Embiid was going at him the other day.
When
That's
exactly is the
petty.
All-Star game?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
When exactly is the All-Star game?
I don't even care.
He's
I
February.
can't tell
It's
you.
always in February, but I don't know
Yeah,
what day it is
February
exactly.
It'll be the week before. It'll be the week before the Super Bowl. It'll be the week before the Super Bowl.
It's on Valentine's week, before or after. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, the All-Star game in both sports, to me, football and basketball, is extremely watered down now. It's not what it used to be. I don't really look forward to it. So Joel,
I like the fourth quarter. The fourth quarter of the All-Star game always fire.
Yeah,
The fourth quarter be
you know
lit, but without the initial format, man, it's just not.
That's what I mean.
The East to win, like you know what I'm saying.
That's
if we had the initial format, automatically, you know, who else is your center in the East?
But
that's
what
what
makes
makes
it
it
crazy.
corny.
What's crazy though? Jose said, "I never seen in my life." You know how many times we say "never seen" in our life when it comes to the Sixers? Think about last year. We never seen in our whole life existence the scoring champion not be first team All NBA. How does that happen?
Right.
The scoring champion didn't make first team All NBA.
There was a vote, and 86% of whoever voted said that Jokic was the best center in the league. 86%.
Because he could pass.
Who votes though? Who votes? Press?
And
press votes
center.
And them numbers are flawed, by the way, too, man. Because Embiid, if nowadays they want Joe Simmons to be humble, Embiid ain't a humble dude. Embiid gonna let you know what he can do, and Jokic and all them other dudes or jokers go about his business. That's cool and all that, but I don't see Giannis getting penalized for being. Giannis is a cocky dude. Like, when you ever pay attention to Giannis, like, he's arrogant, and I don't see Giannis getting penalized for his arrogance. I just see him getting penalized for his arrogance. Because if you could take a poll and say 86% of the people think that Jokic is the best center in the league, and then I think that poll is tremendously flawed, and they are punishing Embiid for his arrogance.
We're gonna see who the best center in the league is tomorrow. Yeah. He got to come see Embiid tomorrow. We forgot about that. We play Denver.
He's on a mission.
We play tomorrow. We play Denver tomorrow.
Doesn't matter.
That's why I posted. I said, "Man about to go ape shit."
Yeah.
I feel sorry.
He about to get a 50-piece.
Listen, y'all remember when Toby got snubbed, right? You see how hype he was, pounding on his chest, talking about I'm an all-star.
I remember
you're talking about a guy who barely gives you 20. He gives you 14 to 16. He was super hyped because he missed the all-star. So what do you think the guy that's in borderline making history almost every game, what do you think he gonna do?
Yeah.
What do you think he gonna do?
At a minimum.
I'm not sure Jokic is playing tomorrow.
Yeah, I hope not.
He better. I want to say if he's smart,
he better not. If he's smart, if he's smart, he better not.
He better load manage tomorrow.
Yeah.
So, you already know Embiid play big when it comes to big names on the other team.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
he does.
He always does.
He was kind of erratic in that Nets game. It seemed like he was trying too hard at moments.
That at post game, he was trying very hard to embarrass Ben. That he wasn't playing his game. He just wanted to make it about Ben Simmons, and it shouldn't have been that way. It shouldn't have been that way.
That kind of sucked. But the referees tried to slow the game down.
No. The referees did slow the game down.
The referees slowed the game. I hate to use the referees because I'm big on them. If you just go out there and do what you do, the referees' lives don't matter, regardless. You know what I'm saying? You make them eat that whistle, and that's what the rest of the Sixers did. Kudos to them because they came through big. The rest of the team, didn't fall into that trap, and they played their hearts out. And
we got the best intangibles we had probably ever. Like, the Meltons and the Yangs of the, Sixers, them dudes come through, man, and they thirsty. And I like the way they get down. They be balling, man.
Speaking
that comeback against Sacramento was just outstanding.
Speaking of the bench, I want to know what Brandon and Sabri think about Maxey coming off the bench.
Let's hear that.
Shout out to Keto over there on Twitch World. Shout out to
what's
our
up,
very
Smitty?
own Brian Green's sister, Brittany Fuller, is in the building. Smitty just joined us. Big shout outs to you guys.
You can go first.
All right, so can it work? Yes. I don't love it long term. Maxey's clearly a starter, borderline. If he was on a trash team, like say you take him off the Sixers and put him on, I don't know, Charlotte, He might be an all-star, like certifiably an
Facts.
all-star.
He might average 30.
a
I'm
game.
saying. So
Easy.
like,
Yeah.
do I love it now? Yeah, I think it's okay now. The team's gel, and I wouldn't mess with anything. But long term, nah, he's got to be in the starting lineup for sure.
I think it should stay. They should stay put right now because I think the Sixers is a better team defensively when Maxey is coming off the bench, and I think the defensive side of the ball that's all that matters. Because a lot of times this year we've seen too many games where the Sixers are fighting from behind to get back into the game, and once Maxey got off that bench, you've seen with D'Anthony Melton. Shout out to D'Anthony Melton. He's one of my favorite players on this current Sixers team because, like, yeah, D'Anthony Melton is just, man, versatile dude. He gives you so much defensively, and that glue. And D'Anthony Melton, believe it or not, is the glue guy because once D'Anthony Melton came into that lineup, it changed the whole lineup of the team. And I think that Maxey being on the bench, correct me if I'm wrong. Was it the year before last that he came off the bench, and it was still, and the Sixers were still successful. Now with Melton, I think that ride that wave as long as you possibly can until Melton tell you otherwise.
It's a different dynamic than when he was coming off the bench before. Because when he was coming off the bench before, he was playing like 12 minutes. He coming off the bench now and getting 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like he's
what people fail to realize. What people fail to realize is that he wasn't benched as like a disciplinary move. It was a strategic move.
Right.
That he was all in for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And with him out there with Embiid, Harden, Tobias, he be kind of stagnant, man. I mean, he's not going to get what he gets with them on the floor at the same time.
See, but here's the thing real quick, Bert, okay? Because this is the problem we had when Maxey was the starter, okay? And we was all mad because Maxey really wasn't getting to be able to do his thing because you got Harden and Embiid on the floor and Toby out there doing their own thing. Regardless, Toby Mr. Consistent. I don't care how flashy, how explosive Maxey is. You really, right now, at this moment today, you really can't put Maxey over Toby.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You can't. So you have Embiid, Harden, Toby, then Maxey. And he was starting. He was suffering, bro.
Yeah. Yes, he was.
He was suffering. And we all noticed it. And that's why a lot of us was calling for him to come off the bench. And now we're seeing it.
And I was real adamant about it.
How much it is beneficial to
Bird
this
been
team.
Screaming it for a while.
And how beneficial
I got
it is.
killed for it. I came back to life, though.
And how beneficial it was to this team. And now it's helping us a whole lot. Bench mob scoring 40 plus every night. Like, come on, our bench was struggling to give us 30 points. Now they're giving us 40 plus every night.
Every night.
Now, like, you just gotta roll with the punches, take what Melton can give us, and the Maxey stuff is working. So for all the people who didn't like Maxey coming off the bench, how you like them apples?
You gotta embrace it.
I gotta
realize that it's the Sixers, not the Maxies. It's the Sixers. I understand you love Maxey. You want this for him. You want that for him. But it's the Sixers. It's not the Embiids.
Right.
It's not anybody else's. It's the Sixers. You do what's, beneficial to the team.
Absolutely.
That's a fact.
And this is highly beneficial to the team.
I got a question for Brandon and both of you guys. PJ, what do you think about the signing? I know what the rest of the panel think. What do you think about the signing?
Yeah.
Where do we go from here? What do we do? What should Doc do? Can I uncover my eyes and look now?
Who are you talking about?
PJ.
Go ahead, Sabrina. Go first, because I like the look on your face. I like the look on your face. Go ahead, Doc.
Talk about it.
I think that signing PJ for that amount of money was ridiculous, first and foremost. And second, man, you gotta remember PJ wasn't bought here to give you 14 to 15.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
And see, that's what he was bought to give you them intangibles. And man,
is he giving you them intangibles?
You feel like you're getting them intangibles?
Yeah, that's another question.
I feel like not seeing peak like PJ Tucker compared. He was bought to give you that Miami swag that he gave. He was brought to give you that swag.
Are you feeling the Miami swag? Is my question. You telling me all the stuff he was brought here for. I'm asking you, are you feeling it right now? Do you feel like you're getting
stop dancing around it, bro?
It's been a little underwhelming, man. It's been underwhelming with him. I haven't seen the PJ I've seen in Houston or Miami, but like it's plenty of season to go.
I ain't seen the PJ that we seen at University of Texas.
Yo, well, newsflash, Mr. Sabri, time waits for nobody. Do you understand this man is about to be 48 years old?
Right, 49.
Do you understand that his cartilage in between his knees is evaporating as days pass by?
Knees is rubbing together, literally.
And if you look at what he done for Milwaukee and what he done for Miami, he really didn't do much.
The gripe ain't him being on this team. The gripe was him logging in 30+ minutes a game. You understand what I'm saying? That was the biggest gripe. A lot of people really didn't understand that. So for somebody at that age, you know what I'm saying, to be logging 30-something minutes, that's preposterous. You understand what I'm saying? Like the moment that he started getting 20 or less minutes, y'all haven't heard a peep from me. I haven't posted nothing. I haven't posted anything about PJ. Nothing. Because my wish has that was my wish was.
But let me say this real fast. Y'all complaining about that's like complaining about going outside and complaining that the trash there. You know what you was getting while the trash was there. He was never a player that was going to give you everything offensively. He was just going to give you the defensive intangibles.
Defensively,
and according to 3, he's been underwhelming. But like I said before, this is you're not expecting much though. Like expectations ain't high when it comes to PJ Tucker.
So for the stat trackers, do you know that ever since he started getting 20 minutes or less, Sixers got way better record than when he was getting 30+ minutes? Do you understand that?
Absolutely.
Because you know what that did, right? Because the points that he ain't giving us, right? Because all we get is donuts from him. Like he turned the Temptations into a solo act. So it ain't the Donut Brothers no more. It's just the
David
Donut.
Ruffin. David Ruffin.
Yeah, he David Ruffin. You understand what I'm saying? My man David Ruffin. So right now, listen, we're getting points because since he's not getting 30+ minutes, those 10+ minutes that were deducted from his time are given to somebody who's anxious as hell to come launching out the bench and provide something that he ain't giving us.
My problem with him is what I call the 30 M's.
Hold up,
the 30 million.
Hold up, Bert, because I kind of wanted Sabri to give the feedback on that.
Oh, go ahead, Sabri.
It's just the less you see of PJ right now is the winning formula right now. And then I'm gonna keep it all the way honest, man. He's been underwhelming. Like you expecting way more from PJ Tucker. Not what PJ Tucker doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but the intangibles ain't showing up. And you want to see more of them intangibles. Like, if he's not showing them intangibles in all the minutes, then
Sabri, you at least want to see that corner 3 go in when he wide open.
That's it. That's my point.
Not pass it out and dribble it out. Like,
no.
All right, real quick, Brandon. What does Brandon?
Tucker.
Hold up, Bert. Because you be with us a lot more than them. We trying to let them get the floor a little bit.
I want to hear what Brandon thinks about PJ.
I want to hear what Brandon got to say about PJ Tucker.
B, you hear us?
It don't look like it.
No. Go ahead, Bert. Wait till he come back and he
I just wanted to mention that my problem is not with him himself. It's with Doc with the 30 minutes, the organization with the 30 million, the 30 M, and when your guards, your point guard average more rebounds than your power forward. And I think the 2 guard, right. I think Melton might average more rebounds than Duke.
So we said it. We said this before many times on our podcast, Bert, because Jen always emphasizes the fact that Doc Rivers has a short leash on players. Like, you can't mess up. So why don't he got that short leash on this man? You understand what I'm saying?
He got something.
So because to be honest with you, we really can't blame PJ. You know what I'm saying? He is the point of emphasis because he is the guy on the floor, but we really can't blame him because he ain't telling, he ain't going over the coach's head saying, yo, man, you got to come off the floor. I'm checking in. Somebody's doing that.
The reason his lease isn't short, though, Jose, is we know why. Doc loves veterans. The same reason my cousin would play so many minutes for us in the past. We didn't want him out there at certain times, but Doc trusts veterans.
I ain't gonna lie.
Danny Green was on the floor because of that.
I miss Danny Donuts. I ain't gonna lie.
Danny Donuts definitely making them corner threes that he get. Definitely making.
I take that
he's
swap
definitely
today.
making the shots that PG
I would take the swap today.
You know who I miss, yo. You know who I miss. Y'all talked about him last night, man. Y'all brought me to tears. Y'all brought me to tears, man. Y'all brought me to tears last night, man. That 30-piece, man, I cried like a baby, yo. I did, man.
Did you see the article?
I ain't gonna lie. Listen, I wish this team still had Drummond, and I wish this team still had Seth.
That was my next question too.
Yeah. I wish we did still have both of those players. I could care less about the draft picks we gave up.
Right.
Yeah. And I definitely could care less about 2-5. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but at the same token, we got a 75th All NBA player on this team. He's a bona fide star. Regardless what, he don't have to be the Harden from Houston. He's still 100 times better than that last guy.
Right. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? He's gonna give you on any given night 20, 10, and 10 on any given night.
Man, what's Seth's contract looking like, yo? Can he come back?
After this
he
year.
could come back. He could come back.
Yeah, man. Bring my dog back.
I think we'll always have an inside track, being that, you know, our coach is the grandfather to his children.
And I'm a part of the family.
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, I'm a part of the
It might help in signing. It ain't gonna help in the trade.
I'm gonna call my big brother. I'm gonna call him up. Like, yeah, he gonna come back. It's my big brother.
Some liability. And you got Shake. I mean, Shake balls. I don't know about anybody else's opinion on Shake.
And that was the question. If we was to get Seth Curry back, who minutes do we take?
That's what I'm saying.
Damn sure ain't taking Maxey's. He damn sure ain't taking Melton's. No, PJ Tucker at what position? Sabri, you can't put Steph Curry in PJ Tucker's spot and expect us to defend anybody.
Oh, wait. No. Remember, he got fried by Kevin Porter in Game 7. I don't want to.
But what do y'all think about this? I got a question.
Go ahead.
Do y'all agree with Doc never using Harold or Reed at the 4 while Embiid is on the court? I don't think they spent 2 minutes on the court at the same time.
Spacing would be trash. Neither one of them could shoot.
Well,
I mean, PJ
is never on the block, and you got rebounders down there. Maybe that rebound disparity that we be suffering from might change a little.
Yeah,
bit.
but that sucks because I mean, it kind of goes with what he's saying. I agree because the game has changed so much. It's a 3-point game in 2023, so it don't matter. Like,
ain't shooting them or
if you have Trez
and he ain't rebounding.
They'll be clogging the paint. So when Embiid catches the ball at the high post and is trying to operate down there, or even on the low post, like towards the baseline, he's getting the double immediately.
Yeah, that's the thing, Bert. I know you hate when Embiid hover around a 3-point line, but a lot of times when he catch it, he's looking to drive. He's looking to get to the basket. Mm-hmm. If Paul Reed's there, it's a guarantee that they can double. Although Embiid is a willing passer, is he going to make the correct pass to Paul Reed? Is he going to dump it off to him correctly for him to get a dunk? I don't know. He's good at passing out of the post to the perimeter. I don't know how well Embiid would pass from a drive to a guy under the basket. I don't know how well he would do that.
Well, we saw that in the double overtime in the Houston game when he threw out the 2 mid-ranges into out of bounds with nobody there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he can, from the post to the perimeter, he's passing the ball. I like Embiid's passing the ball. But everything else, I'm nervous.
Laughing. He know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
I know exactly what you're talking about.
When you win it.
That's why my actual suggestion was to have Tobias back at the 4 where PJ is and put Thibault in at the small forward. You know,
you mean offense at the small forward, man. Small forward traditionally can at least put in 15 a game.
See, but here's the thing though. You got to remember that 30 million. You know what I'm saying? That 30 million means something.
Yeah.
So, you know,
grave mistake.
Ownership ain't having that. They're gonna be like, we just gave this man 30 million.
Hey, Delia, enjoy the show.
Yeah.
However you
Carl, your mic, Carl.
No, I didn't want y'all to hear.
He didn't want us to hear what he was saying.
He's talking spicy.
All right, so the last and we talked about this last episode that we feel as though the last 3 seasons ownership did a good job of getting us the best possible backup big. So I'm gonna ask all 5 of y'all, who was our best backup center the last 3 seasons? Montrezl Harrell, Andre Drummond, or Dwight Howard?
Come on,
Andre Drummond, in my opinion.
Come on, dog.
Drummond.
Listen,
I think that's a logical question.
All right, no. All jokes aside, though, real quick. I'll start first, real quick. I like Dwight Howard. I didn't like how easy he left here. He was cool too.
Yeah.
Right? I like Andre Drummond because he came out and he was about business.
Period.
You understand what I'm saying? He didn't do the extra. He didn't do the social media. He came to the city and just straight up played basketball. So if I got to pick somebody, I'm going to say Drummond. But don't get it twisted because I'm not big on divas and like get on the floor and play basketball. Dwight Howard is low-key diva.
Yeah, man.
He's low-key diva.
What I did like about Howard, though, is...
So hold on. Let me finish, Bert. Let me finish.
Sorry.
And then you take over. So, like, again, I'm picking Drummond. I have no problem with Montrezl Harrell. He super hype man. He gets, the animations that we see from Trez, his efficiency, his bananas. I like him, but he ain't Andre Drummond. So I'm picking Andre Drummond.
Okay. How about the rest of you guys? BG, what you think?
Man, I asked the question, but I'll go. I love what Trez gives us offensively, but the complete package that Drummond gave us was unlike no other. When Embiid was down, you knew Andre Drummond was going to have like 16, 17 rebounds. Like you knew you was getting that. If Embiid didn't play, Andre Drummond is going to have 15, 16 rebounds. I love that about him. I love Trez's offense better than Dwight and Drummond. But if all three stand in front of me and I could just say who's Embiid's backup, yeah, Drummond come rock.
Drum. Sabri?
Man, dude, I'm gonna have to say they both Drummond and Dwight been equal. Like Dwight gave you a presence and an energy, and you seen Dwight in a few stretches expand his range a little bit and able to step up and give us a good three every now and then. Like it's tough, but I say, as far as like a value wise, I would have to say Drummond because Drummond was just a dog. He was just a dog. Like you can't go wrong with either one. But like, far as the overall value, I just give me Drummond. Drummond was just a beast.
That's why I asked Sabri, because when you look at it, management really went and got the best available big 3 years in a row.
Right.
All 3 years. It's hard to pick which one was the best, but it seemed like we all seem to be leaning towards Drummond. We see what Bird think.
Drummond not easily, because I like the tenacity that Dwight Howard came with, like the camaraderie. Drummond was just a silent assassin more so, but he was.
That's what I'm saying. He was handling business. I ain't gonna front though. Dwight Howard was a fan favorite. For real, he was a fan favorite.
There he was.
But you know what? Drummond did not want to leave here. He was very upset when he got traded. Still upset to this day, that he isn't a Philadelphia 76er. He talks about it all the time. And I think when he is a free agent again, we might could get him on a vet men. The guy likes Philadelphia.
But if we got him though, Carl, then what do we do with Trez? You're gonna be
Trez will have to I take Drum over Trez.
But you're gonna be the main one in here crying that Paul Reed went from 3 minutes a game to 0.
Well, he's not getting no minutes anyway. So he's not getting no minutes anyway, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like you want to bring these people in, but guess what that's gonna do? That's gonna hurt your heart. You're gonna cry.
But what's going on now? Doc has been hurting my heart all season, but we winning. I can't say much, He been having my man on the bench all season.
Now that's facts. Because winning cures everything.
Yeah. I can't say much, man. I can't say nothing. Just like with Maxey. I can't say nothing. I want him to start, but we winning. And he's still getting his.
Hey, I got a question, I got a question. I'm glad you brought up that Doc. It's been one man when we first got Doc who used to preach the gospel of Doc Rivers. Like like he used to, every podcast, he used to wake up Doc Rivers. So my question is today, how do you feel about Doc Rivers January 27th, 2023?
I think.
Who are you talking about? Wait a minute.
He's talking about me. He talking about me.
He didn't say nothing. He said
talking about me.
He just said a man. He said a man.
I knew it was because you were
the only person excluded was Jen. The only one excluded was Jen, dog.
You ain't gotta say much.
He was like, Carl was
you know what? The past few seasons, have been very bothersome with him, Sabri. But I can tell you right now, as of today, you're looking at the number 3 team in the league right now, number 2 in the East. I feel like he's finally using his players to their capabilities and not forcing something on them. I like what he's doing in this present time. You know, you can't say much about Doc right now with the team playing the way we playing. They've won 18 of the last 22, I think, games, 21 games on a roll. Hottest team in the NBA. A lot of that has to go to the coach. Can't put that all on the players. He's putting them in
I
position.
mean, you can. I mean, we winning at a heavy clip.
At a heavy clip,
It's
bro.
not directly a testament of what he does, but the winning itself takes away from any, scrutiny that he might receive.
But
because
you
you're
got to
winning.
think, Berg.
Yeah,
was
Berg,
the thing we
Berg,
complained
but-
about for years. We complained that he was stubborn, stuck in his ways. The one
Oh,
thing
yeah, he's
Doc has done
definitely
this year
changed.
has made changes.
Yeah.
He
He
realized, damn,
adjusted.
I'm about
why
to
did
say
I
that.
why did I have Trez on the bench so long? He's going to be my backup center.
Exactly.
Damn, you know what? D'Anthony Melton give us something different when he's a starter. Maxey give us something different when he's made those decisions. PJ Tucker, damn,
Absolutely.
I'm giving him 30 minutes a game, and
Yeah, he got the
we
penalty.
don't look as
Right.
good as we can. Drop it down 10 minutes. He's made those adjustments that we've been begging
Listen,
for years,
all
and
last
that's why I
year-
give him a little bit of credit.
All last year, right? We said, what's up with Doc and these all bench lineups? He kind of fixed that. You know
He
what I
did.
mean? He kind of
His
fixed that.
situation.
You know
His
what I'm saying?
situational decision making is good.
Listen, I was saying this when we had Embiid hurt, Maxey hurt, Harden hurt, and Toby was hurt. I was saying I hope Doc can see the light because he's seeing players play that normally don't play, and I hope like y'all can go back to the podcast and see what I was saying, and I hope that moving forward we get to see these guys a lot more, and that's what we have been seeing. The fact that Doc took the initiative to make the decision to bench Maxey, I feel like, that like
I don't
you
like
gotta,
those words. Can you say bring Maxey off the bench?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. It
Maxey
sounds a little
down.
better,
Oh,
Jose.
It sounds like punishment. It
Yeah,
sounds like
yeah,
you
that's
slapping
what
on the
I was
wrist.
trying to say.
listen,
He wasn't
bro.
benched.
Take it how it is, man. It's benefiting us.
I know. I just like
Yeah,
the
but
word
to say he
bring
was
Maxey
benched,
off the bench.
it's
Say
like-
bring Maxey off the bench. Don't say
All right,
bench.
Bringing him
Maxey.
off the bench. He was
All
not
that
benched.
sounds.
What they
sounds
said, what they said, all
That's
right? What they said. So bringing Maxey off the bench, like, come on now, man. Like,
That's a power move, in my opinion.
Listen, I ain't gonna lie, bro.
advocate for that
You know how
for
many
long.
people were saying,
Nicky, hold up,
What's up, Nick?
hold up,
yeah,
Nicky.
we gotta do a big ass hold up.
Yes, sir.
We ain't see that muscle flexing in that heart in a long time.
Yeah, man.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
Man, that just brought a smile to my
so we bring Sabri back and we get a strong arm and a heart. I get it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
I
I'm
said it-
I'm joking. Nikki, you know we love you. You always family. You know what I'm saying? So this is an anniversary show, and you just made the night, to be honest with you, by stepping through
Absolutely,
and just making a
definitely.
small comment of emojis. That means a lot.
Yeah,
Big
man.
shout out
I
to
got-
Nikki.
Say no more.
I
That's a
gotta say
million
this
words.
too. I gotta say this too, man. Shout out, like, for real talk. Shout out to y'all brothers, man. But when we put this together, like, Nikki basically gave us through the rock up, and basically we took it and ran with it. When this was the goal, just to have a place where you could just honestly form, where you could just talk Sixers. And man, shout out, God rest Joey's soul too. When Joey, man, was just so animate about just the love of the Sixers and people just coming around and just being able to talk Sixers basketball. So I appreciate even Nikki, Joey, everybody that, like, yo, say, you know what, we're gonna take this, man, we're gonna take this and we're gonna get the ball rolling. Shout out to Jose too. Jose.
Oh, well, Nick.
You know, so I'll never forget it. We were sitting at the crib, and when this was brought into fruition, Jose was automatically in it. Was like, "Yo, I want to be into this thing automatically." Jose said from the jump. Then Carl was from day one was an added value remedy to the team. It was just dope. And BG, man, I gotta say, BG when the summertime was at a break, and we was just pushing out content, and y'all mofos was on vacation. I don't even forget that. This BG man stepped up, and he was just every time I would hop on, let's talk draft day one. BG was in the building. Draft night special. BG was in the building.
Remember the draft show we was on?
Yeah,
That for like 4 hours though.
Yeah, we was on that joint for 4 hours recapping picks 1 through 30, and it just showed like all y'all brothers in your own individual way was just, man, spot on. And it's just like it might came together the way it did, but y'all, like, once it got created, y'all took the ball and ran with it, man. Y'all Miami Heat specials was dope, man. You seen the people intensity for the playoff series, so I can't, like, I'm not sitting up there taking no credit for nothing. Y'all did y'all thing and just took it and just ran the ball into the end zone, man. So basically, it was a play drew up, and y'all been back winning the championship with this thing, man. So shout out to y'all. Y'all took it and did y'all thing.
While we giving flowers, hold up real quick. While
we
giving flowers, I would be remiss if my flowers and all our flowers aren't given to this man up here on the top left screen, Mr. Berg.
Yeah, shout out to Berg.
Berg has been there night in and night out. BG, has been overseas doing an excellent job, doing a service to our country. And it's been plenty nights where we called on Berg last minute, man. And he takes time out of his night to step on with us. He's been an added value member of the Eat Sleep Sixers, man. Much appreciation to him.
I gotta co-sign what Carl's saying, because like I said, man, it'd be some tough times where we all can't make it, and Berg shows up and makes it an episode, man, because it was nice where at some points I had to do shows alone. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind it. I don't care. Like, I'm all for it. I'm here till the wheels fall off, and the wheels done fell off, and I still been here. You know what I'm saying?
Big up,
shout out to
through thick and thin. But hold on. So my passion and loyalty is through the roof, and that will never change for me. But I couldn't have done this without all of you guys. That's why today was special. I had to bring everybody here. Unfortunately, Jen, one of our members, she couldn't make it. She sent her apologies. She was a super great addition. That Sabri and Carl was hounding her for a long time, trying to get her to be part of the show. And we were relentless because we wanted her to be part of the show. And
ladies' night.
And she's been efficient. She's been so efficient. She knows basketball. Like, listen, Jen is the real deal. You understand what I'm saying? And our panel is crazy, but don't get it twisted. Just because you see 3 guys, you see 4 guys on the screen every night, bro. Eat Sleep Sixers is bigger than what y'all see.
It's a family affair.
It's bigger. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I need y'all to understand that Eat Sleep Sixers and how it started, you know what I'm saying? All stems with Joey DiBenedetto. Like, without him, his vision, and Eat Sleep Sixers, that's his. All right, don't get it twisted. That's his, right? But we all got together, and Tabri, Brandon, and that man, may he rest in peace. They had a vision. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's where my loyalty kicks in, because I just wanted to support that vision by all means, and I'm here. I ain't going nowhere.
Me neither. I'm available when y'all need me. But let me just say this: you got 40,000 plus people in this group, Sixers, 24/7, and I didn't ask to be on Eat Sleep Sixers. I appreciate that y'all respected my vision, my opinion, and my take on the game, the Sixers, and everything. That's a compliment out of this world. I don't know if I ever told y'all that, but it's just so much appreciation. And as far as Joey is concerned, Joey sent me a friend request. I accepted it. He asked for my number, and I sent it. He called me and he said thanks. And I was like, for what? He said, just for being an adamant, Sixers 24/7 participant. He was like, I really respect your views, and for y'all to reach out to me and do the same thing. That's a compliment, man. I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
it's a bunch of people that y'all could have just you want to So that means it's just I just feel respected and loved, and that's like, and I love y'all the same.
And
Berg,
Berg,
I
man.
love you, Berg. I love you, and I respect you. I just got one request.
What's up?
Don't you ever get on this camera again, laid out on the bed.
Hey,
Yo,
Leave OG
hey,
alone.
I was waiting for that. You beat Jose to it.
Yeah, the highlights is coming.
I talked to him before this cast. He said, "Well, I'm about to take a shower, like right now. Like, don't make me paint that picture, dog." I mean, I
Shout
don't know
out to
what you got
Berg,
on.
man.
Like,
Yeah.
thanks for y'all. Thanks,
Yo,
bro.
Berg been, yeah, man. Berg, I pay attention all the time, man. I be in the shadows lurking, man, and just Berg, you dope. Oh, like old head, OG in the barbershop vibes that just know the game and just it's a student of the game, man. So shout out to Berg.
Yeah,
Shout out to Shout out to all y'all, man. E.Sleep Sixers popping, man.
Yeah, man.
Y'all be killing this thing, man. Miami Heat, I say straight up, yo, that Miami Heat playoff vibe, man, that was some intent, like coming in with y'all, man, watching that, then going right back out. Man, Miami Heat basketball is good. Y'all, in that Sixers basketball series, y'all killed that thing, man. And I was like,
for y'all to get a taste of my in-game assessments while the game is going on. I hated that I couldn't watch that game with y'all.
Berg,
Yeah.
Berg, we had a watch party. We had a watch party 2 days ago.
I called him.
We had a watch party.
Hey, that's another thing. Real quick,
that invite is to everybody too. We gonna start doing that more.
Yeah. Hey, listen, we not gonna be live, right? But you see how many people is in here, right? We all could be in here watching the Sixers game together. So listen, if you're home, whoever's watching, you ain't got nobody to give a high five to. You ain't got nobody to cheer on the game with. We right here. All you gotta do is say the word. We'll send an invite, bring you inside here. You throw on some headphones. You don't have to have headphones. It doesn't matter. You can come watch the game with us, and we can just enjoy the game. It's bananas. Like we'll give you.
I borderline suggested that. Not saying
listen.
It was Berg. It was Berg first idea. I give him that.
But listen, me and BG did it the other day, bro. We had a blast, bro. We was in here.
Y'all did.
And we sent out a few invites. We got a quick drive by from Greg Daddy Boyd. Shout out to Greg Daddy Boyd out there. He came through real quick for a hot second.
Yeah, he's Sixers 24/7.
I just want you guys to know from here on forward, it's not just a podcast. Okay, you guys want to watch the game with somebody? Y'all can come watch it with us. All right. Y'all come cheer the Sixers on with us, because we definitely gonna be sitting here waiting for somebody who, again, don't have nobody, who feels lonely. You just want to come in here.
Hold up. Mama has entered the room, and you know we got to stop the show when Mama Fuller, walks in the room. And happy 2nd anniversary to Eat Sleep Sixers. Love y'all from Mama. And
from your mama.
Yo mama.
Yo mama. Get that right.
Yo mama.
Yo mama.
You know how we feel about you. We love you too. And by the way, while we're on the topic, me and Jose been talking. He a little sick right now, but when he get better,
man, that's that bullshit.
We're trying to make that trip again.
Hey, cut his mic off, man.
No, we want to make that.
Trying to make that trip. I don't know about you. I drive past her house every single day, and I look that direction every time I drive past. I'm finna go over there and get some lunch. I ain't asking permission.
We gotta know if she home though, Jose. We gotta know if she in there. You know what I mean? Because that spaghetti was off the chain.
Man. Hey BG, man, while we talking about family, bro, where my shirt at, BG? Where my shirt, yo?
Ooh.
Hey, by the way, I'm glad you brought that up. The shirt production is about to ramp back up. We got
we
got a little inside. We got a little inside plug that had the shirts popping. So the shirts will be back in full effect. Not just shirts. We might do hoodies. It's kind of cold out here now, but just know that's about to ramp back up. I got you, bro.
Because me and BG, we was about to stop speaking, yo. Them shirts looked too good, yo. We was about to stop speaking, man. I'm sorry, I felt some type of way, man. Like, damn, man. I got my generic Sixers shirt on.
Hey, did y'all phones go off about 5 minutes ago?
Nah, what happened?
They fined Joel Embiid $25,000 for his Triple H suck it when he got that.
Really?
Yeah,
really? He didn't do it to the other team.
Exactly.
He did it to the crowd.
And it's not the first time he did it. Yo, to add insult to injury
it was on
over
national
not
TV
starting.
though. It's on national TV. That's the only reason.
Yeah,
If that was just local,
Yeah, that
Hey,
wasn't-
Sabri,
it was on ESPN.
Sabri, reach out to Brandon, see if he can come back in here before we close out the show.
Yeah, man. It was a
Hold
it is
on,
what
yo.
it is, man. I expect the hate by now with Joe, but like Jose said earlier, y'all think y'all seen something with Joel Embiid this first half of the season? He about to turn the stove all the way up.
Yes, he is.
And the scary thing about this young fella, when you think he couldn't get no better, when you think he's topped out talent wise, he took his game to a whole nother level this year. It's scary to see how
Sabri.
good can he get.
Bro, this man.
Yes, sir.
This man averaged.
How do you
10
like Cake
goals
and
per game.
Allah? And BG. I don't know what your take is on them either.
Yo, man, respectfully, man, she all right. She respectfully, she all
Trying
right.
to find a way to like them, man. Please,
And
somebody.
Allah, he cool, man. Like Allah, he cool. Like
Thank
yeah, it's so, man. Forget all that, bro. No disrespect, Miss Lady. It's like so many other directions that they could have went with that. She's okay, and she's not my preferred like announced choice.
He's all right, but he's not real. All it comes down to, me and Carl talk about this a lot. Every time I say something about them, he tells me, you got to realize they not from the city. And then I got to be having to step back and be like, yeah, that's what it is. I really think, I'm not saying fire them, but I'm saying when it's time to fill their positions again, I really feel like it should be somebody from the city.
It's a Philly thing.
I
Like
can't take them in the playoffs, man. They cannot give the other team no props whatsoever in the playoffs.
Well, I think everything's going to go national in the playoffs. I don't think we'll hear no hometown announcers in the playoffs. But me personally, man, they don't bother me that much. I think nah. I think Mark Zumoff did an excellent job grooming Allah. But when Zumoff left, it left a huge void. That
He
I don't
was a
think
Sixers fan. I don't think Allah's a Sixers fan.
No, he's not.
I think it's a job for them.
It is a job. It is a job. They went to school for it.
I think even through all of these games, Allah still looks down at the paper when somebody get fouled. Like, number 21, Joel Embiid just got it.
Okay, one thing awesome
like he
about
still look at the
KC
paper for names, dog.
Nah, that's crazy. If you gotta look down the paper when Joel Embiid get fouled, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm telling you, he's still looking down at the paper. Dog.
Number 21,
I hated Duke. Duke is
at
the
number
Cowboys
21.
dude.
Sam Cassell just got fouled. He's up to the line.
I got Duke, the Boston Celtics, and the Cowboys all in the same category. So I love, man. If he left today, I wouldn't be like, damn, I would not miss him or her at all. But to each his own.
Yeah.
You gotta embrace them. They here.
They here, man. They here.
Hey,
man.
Smitty, I'm glad, man, because like the world we live in, Smitty, man. I got an opinion on it. I don't want no smoke with nothing, bro. I just giving an honest opinion. I'm glad, man.
You know what? I'll make this announcement right here. She's been on every year that we've had the show. We will be reaching out to Miss D. Lynham soon to make her yearly visit to chop it up with us. So stay tuned for that, along with other guests.
Now that you're talking about that real quick, I gotta give a big shout out to everybody here real quick, man. EAT.SLEEP.SIXERS has been around for 2 years, but these guys, the Sabrina Tains, the Carl Sansons, working they buns off to get people like Kai Carter on the show, Mark, right? We got Mr. Birdman himself, Dr. Harkman on here. If y'all know who Mr. Birdman is, the guy who gave the double middle fingers to Westbrook, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
We got D. Lyman on the show. Like, that's what I'm saying. So when I say 2-year anniversary of the EAT.SLEEP.SIXERS, man, that's because everybody in here deserves their flowers. Everybody. For all the hard work that was put into this podcast and to bring people like that, you know what I'm saying? D. Lyman ain't had to say yes to those requests. She's a busy woman. You understand what I'm saying? Same with Kai Carlin. You know what I mean? Dr. Harkman, the same thing. You know what I'm saying? And let's not forget our just fellow group members like Jay Frager, my boy, who is absolutely down for any episode. We gotta give a big shout out to Jay Frager. You
Big
know what I'm
Daddy.
saying?
That's how BG got to start,
Big
man.
Daddy James Brister. You understand
Shit,
what I'm
shout out
saying?
to Big Daddy.
Big
Shout
Daddy
out to
James
MJ.
Brister.
Shout out to MJ, man. Shout out to
And
MJ.
let's not forget, okay, because I'll be remiss if I didn't even mention this person's name, okay? If y'all don't remember Carl's cousin Melissa, come on this show and was a part of this EAT.SLEEP.SIXERS situation. She should
Shout
have
out to
been here.
Melissa.
She should have been here too.
I reached out to her. She was at work.
And big shout out to her coming through and giving her, Sixers fanhood and sharing it with all of you guys. The whole people who just be here every day. Like I can't even express the gratitude that I have for you guys to come in here and chop it up with us. It just means a lot. Like seeing y'all faces, I come on here and I look forward to hearing from y'all. So every time y'all bounce in here every day, it just makes my day. I could sit here and name names, but you all know who y'all are. And I just gotta say that, man, because without us, they ain't no, without y'all, they ain't no us, man. Because this show is for the fans. Like we're doing this for the fans. You guys come in here and y'all chatting with us and everything. This is what we're doing it for.
Hey, and I gotta, man, in real talk, and like, I gotta give like 2 people their flowers as well as 3. Now, yo, shout out to Jose, man, for real, dog. Like, yo, this tech, like, for taking the ball from day one and you seeing the overlays right now. You seeing EAT.SLEEP.SIXERS on Spotify podcast, man. Day one, man. He picked up the ball and said, you know what, this is what I want to do to contribute along with hosting, man. So like that, and people might think picking up a computer, you think you just typing shit. And no, like this ain't no, you putting in late work hours in the lab, making sure everything look good, making sure StreamYards look presentable, hooking up the brand. Shout out to Jose, man, because Jose was like, Jose wanted in from the jump. When we were sitting in the shout out to, and also too, I can't be remiss without mentioning my homie Pat Dooley. Pat Dooley, shout out to Pat Dooley. Pat Dooley is a big part of what EAT.SLEEP.SIXERS is, and never just forget you're sitting in Pat Dooley crib, and we just getting this thing together, and I'm just sitting down talking to Nikki. Jose came right over there, was like, "Yo," Jose kind of like he deboed this a little bit, like he did. He was like, "Yo, I went in."
He the godfather of EAT.SLEEP.SIXERS.
For real, bro.
BG.
Yeah, and me and Jose been dope, man. And shout out to Carl. Carl, man, Carl is like hands down consistent.
My finger, and I appreciate it, man.
For real, Carl been hella consistent,
man, and burnt the dollar bill, something on my hand, and I was a made man. I'm a made man.
For real,
Yeah.
for real. Shout out to y'all, man.
I'm gonna second that, man, because I can't continue to give shout out to people without giving shout outs to my fellow panel members. Without y'all, man, I don't know what I would do, man. To be honest with you, you guys give me the strength to keep this going. I sit here and I say that I would do a show alone, but I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I want to do it with you guys.
For real, man.
I just can't. I want to do it with you guys. Of course, I'm gonna do it alone if I have to, but I want to do it with y'all. So if I want to go to war, I need you guys by my side.
You see him? You better not cry.
I feel like he's trying to hide behind his mic.
He is.
No, I'm not
that's
crying.
why he got his face to the side.
Now, I might sound sick a little bit. I'm not crying though. Not this time. Not this time.
But man,
I got emotional when I was talking.
The same sentiment comes from me, man. I used to come in this show and just sit in the damn chat and literally comment every 9 seconds. Everything y'all said, I was gonna say something. These motherfuckers gonna know that I'm gonna talk Sixers basketball. It wasn't even to get a spot on the panel. It's just I love this. I love what y'all was doing, and I wanted to be a part of it in a way. My way of being a part of it was just being in the chat. I wanted to show y'all love.
Right.
And I never forget. I comment. I'm talking basketball with y'all. All of a sudden, this ugly dude at the bottom of the screen, Sabri, hit my phone, talking about some, "Hey, dog, you want to be a guest?" All right, I'll come on the show. You know what I mean? Came on the show, time of my life.
Yeah.
Came on the show again. It was better than the first time. Came on the show again, better than the next time. I was still just a guest. Season ended. Sabri called me, said, "Look, I'm not even going to ask nobody. I'm about to call them and tell them, hey, we want
Hey,
BG
I'm
to
gonna
be a part
interrupt
of the
him.
team.
That was 2 years ago. Ask him when was the best show he ever had. Ask him. Go ahead, PG. What was the best show you ever had? You just said it the other day. What
It was
the best
post game. It was post game. It was post game last game.
Brooklyn Nets post game. My man said that was my favorite post game.
That was
2
my
years
favorite.
later.
But the
2 years later.
memories we've made in 2 years, man, can't be matched, man. I always take my hat off to you, Sabri, because you took the chance to say, yo, I know they don't know you, BG, but I know you know what you're talking about. I'm gonna see if they cool with you being on the show. I ain't left since. You ain't gonna get rid of me now. These boys done been in my they done been in my mama house, man.
Yeah, we've been in.
I wasn't even there, and I let them go to my crib.
If you ain't here, we don't know where you at, but I know
Yeah,
where we be
but
at.
for
We be at
real,
your
man.
mama house. No, listen, I got some more flowers I want to give out because I cannot mention. We cannot end this episode and not mention these beautiful people, the Green family, the Fuller
You tell
family.
Jose you stole, man, you stole
Fuller
it.
family. Stop, bro. Stop. Let me finish, and then I'll pass you the mic. On the off season, the giveaway shows.
Right.
All right. Them shows be bananas.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if she was in here earlier. If you're still here, Ashley Fuller, we love you. We appreciate you. Your contributions, they will never go unnoticed. Just know that.
Absolutely.
Hey,
So,
where's George at, Jose? I miss him, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to call my cousin up, man.
You know what? We're gonna put an APB out on George right now.
George get a shout out because he's been
a
major participant.
Yeah, that's another one. No, Mama got it. We so sorry.
I was about to say Paulie.
Paulie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
little Paulie.
Little Paulie come through. Yeah,
most definitely.
Almost forgot about
that. And a smart family too, man. I never forget that draft night special with BG and them, man. BG mom was just on. BG mom know her basketball. She know her basketball, man. Like when I say no basketball, my mama was telling me places I didn't even know the players came from, high schools, but mama full of shit, man. She'll run circles around you, man. If you're not careful, her basketball knowledge is spectacular, man. She was just she was just interacting with us in the chat. And shout out to BG, your sis. The first draft night, like the first giveaway on there, man. It was just dope. It was just dope, man. It was just really dope.
I can't talk more about Mama I can't talk about Mama because if I talk one more thing about Mama, I'm gonna end up at her doorstep.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of moms, y'all.
Hold on.
Moms, love y'all, mom.
Listen.
My mom is 94 and she got dementia and barely remembers me.
God bless, man.
Listen,
love and cherish y'all mom while y'all got her.
I can't forget the day that me and Carl walked in BG my house. I just can't. Like,
yeah, the love, bro.
She was like, "My sons are here." Like, you don't understand how that make you feel.
Yo, and I kept turning to Jose like, "Yo, she
probably would have cried,
bro. She remind me of my mom."
Bro, we know her from a can of Goya beans.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? And she was like, "My sons."
And wasn't that the first time y'all met Greg in person?
Yep.
Ran down on Greg down the way. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? And bro, it's crazy, man. So the love that we've been getting from everybody.
How she treat you at her birthday party?
Oh my! She said the same thing again. Oh, my son is here. She said the same thing, loud as hell.
Hey, listen. Does anybody have any closing remarks after we gave all our flowers? Because it's been such a lovely show, man. Anybody got any closing remarks up there?
I go first and I go quick, man. If you look at EAT.SLEEP.SIXERS Instagram, I took a picture of us on the joint right now, and I was thinking of some cheesy ass caption. All I could put was family. We're family. We stay together. We do it. We get it done. We here for y'all. We make shows for everybody else. We don't make shows. We enjoy doing it, but we make shows because people watch. As long as y'all watching, we're gonna keep giving y'all content. And when y'all not watching, we're gonna give y'all content. Because me and Jose jump on the joint any hour just to get on.
Right.
You don't get it. Yeah, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying?
I just would like to say much love to all the watchers, all the viewers out there, from all walks of, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, because we rocking now. We on different, levels now. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. all of y'all, man. We love and appreciate y'all. We feel y'all presence when y'all here and when y'all not here. You know, we appreciate y'all, man, from the bottom of my heart. Most definitely.
Real quick, big shout out to Ashley Resume Service. If y'all don't know about it, check her out. Facebook, Instagram, all over. Ashley's Resume Service. If you're having a hard time trying to find employment, man, go check her out. I don't even get paid for this advertisement. I don't even care because we family and I'm going to advertise.
Ashley'sResumeService.com.
Ashley'sResumeService.com. Again, you know what I'm saying? She'll whip up a good resume for you, help you with all your struggles. If you're out there looking for some work, hit up Ashley's Resume Service. You understand what I'm saying?
All socials and then on AshleyResumeService.com, but all social media, she's on there too. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
With that
Yes,
being
sir.
said,
Yes, sir.
Jose,
Hey,
do what you do best, baby.
Hold up. You want to just skip over?
Sabri ain't get no clothes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sabri. I couldn't see you in the camera. You was all over. I thought you had one.
So,
No,
Evan, go
I
ahead. Shout out to you, boy. Shout out to you. It don't matter. Better late than never. You here?
Evan,
You here
good
now.
head.
Evan, good. Salute to you. Hey, man, sir.
I might
Make
just
it
gotta
short
call
and
him
sweet.
Evan. I don't feel comfortable saying your last name. I might just call you EG, dog. You could be EG or Evan. I don't know if I feel comfortable.
I stopped with his last name. I say Evan.
Hey, man, y'all crazy, man. But no, short and sweet, man. Shout out to all y'all, man. Love, appreciate y'all, man. It was dope being back. Love each and every one of y'all, man. Y'all definitely family, man. You already know, and it's been dope. Shout out to Bird, BJ. We about to stop speaking, but shout out to Carl. Shout out to Jose too, man. Love each and every one of y'all. And 2 years down, it's gonna be It's gonna be many more to go. Yeah,
Shout out to the Sixers, man. Let's
Shout
try to
out.
get one before it's officially 40 years without one.
Facts,
Yeah.
Bird.
Please with
Yeah.
one soon.
Listen,
This would be
I
it.
want Carl to see how that feels.
83.
even though we've been here 2 years, I still feel like this is only the beginning. Don't get it twisted. Like, we not going nowhere. I promise you that. I promise on everything I
It's a
love. I
forever
promise
thing.
you that. We're
Right.
not going nowhere. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
going to grow.
Right.
All we doing is growing. And Sabri, Brandon, you're not here, but if you watch the VOD later, don't get it twisted. Y'all always welcome here. I mean that from the rip. Like, I'm not playing. Like, y'all always welcome here.
Yeah.
All y'all gotta do is say the word.
And
That's
you're
it.
on just like that.
And special shout out to a friend of mine that pulled up. My name in the chat was Soavia Mark, one of my good friends. I appreciate you pulling up and just chopping it up with us. Appreciate you.
Hey, Jose, do what
I
you
get
do
one last
best,
shout out.
baby.
One last shout out.
One last shout out, BJ.
It's an easy one though. Hey,
Go
shout
ahead.
out our sister Jenny from the block. Let's
Yes.
not
Jen.
Yeah.
Jenny
Miss
from the
Jennifer
block.
Green is not
You
here,
know-
but she's always here.
Yeah, I bigged her up earlier. I bigged her
You
up.
gave her
You
your
know
big
what
eye. I
I'm
just wanted to make sure before we give these last little
Yeah,
shout outs,
she-
make sure
yeah,
we
she-
know who the
JG
queen is.
definitely
get a
Queen
shout
is, all
out.
this
saying?
right here.
Bro, listen, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. And he not here today. But thank goodness, because he would have been like, yo, where Jenny at?
Yeah, every show.
You feel
Every
me?
show.
They don't care about us, dog.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
even wanna watch
For real. You feel me? But listen, again, bro, it takes a team, okay? It takes a team. I ain't do this by myself. Brian didn't do it by himself. Carl didn't do it by himself. Bird didn't do it by himself. You know what I'm saying? Sabri didn't do it by himself. Brandon didn't do it by himself. It took a team to make this happen. We got together. It took a team. All right? A team that became family. I need you guys to understand that. And you guys that come in here and y'all chat and everything, y'all part of this family. Y'all part of this team. Don't
Thing
get it
about
twisted.
us.
And
Don't get it twisted. So
I'm
with
glad
that
I get
being
to.
said,
This is my favorite part right here. I'm glad I get to be in here for this. I'm kind of excited. Let me
With
sit
that
up.
being said-
Let me sit up a little bit. All right, I'm ready.
look on top of your screen. All those icons just sitting there looking at you. We got Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. All right. So don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a friend.
What?
Tony did not make that shit up. I did.
Okay.
Make it happen, Jose.
If you ain't understand what I said in English, I'm finna tell you in Spanish. No te olvides
No te olvides
a decirle
a decirle
a un amigo
a un amigo
que le diga
que le diga
a un amigo.
a un amigo.
about the East.SLEEP Sisters podcast. Yo, we bombing on y'all. We the
Whip.
best. Ain't no other Sixers podcast out there messing with us. I don't care what you tell me. You can tell me that until your face turn blue. I'm going to disagree with you.
Nope.
All right, we out here. We love you. Everybody have a great night. Also tomorrow, East.SLEEP Sixers. Let's go Sixers.
Peace out.
Peace.